Eating clean. We are into May, and our theme for the month of May is cleaning up your eating. Now, let's cover a couple of topics on this topic of eating. So what we're going to go over in the next month is our recommendations for living in a way that helps decrease inflammation. And we accomplish this by essentially eating in a way that keeps our blood sugar level. Keeping our blood sugar level, keeping our systemic inflammation down low, it pretty much helps our health in every single aspect. It helps our health in terms of disease prevention, helps us with weight loss, helps us with immune conditions, helps us with healing injuries, helps optimize the function of our immune system. So just eating in a way that decreases some inflammation and stabilizes your blood sugar is always going to be better for your health. Now we're going to talk in 5 kind of action steps of eating clean, 5 steps to eating clean. And you'll see the first 4 is all about things to add. Most often when we start changing nutrition or how we eat, we start cutting. But instead, I think it's a better approach to start adding first. And then once you've filled enough good stuff, then it's easier and more straightforward to start cutting. Rather than cutting at the beginning, you're going to stick with it for 4 weeks and then you fall off the wagon and you're just back to square one, which ultimately is worse for our health when we're yo-yoing up and down. So the first 4 steps is all about adding things in, and then it's only at step 5 that we actually start cutting. Now, all these things that I'm talking about is in our Eating Clean manual. So this is a little cheat sheet. It's essentially a meal plan for 7 days, and it works out to be $3 a plate for a family of 4. So eating healthy doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. So if you just want to cut to the action, message us. We'll send you a PDF copy of this. Stop in at the practice. You can grab one at the reception. But here's some of the philosophy behind it. So step 1 of eating clean is we want to have protein with every single meal. Now, there's a few reasons why eating protein is important. So protein is satiating. And what that means is it makes us feel full. So, for example, if we eat an apple, pretty soon afterwards, you could probably eat another apple pretty quickly. But if you eat a couple of nuts or some type of animal protein with that apple, you're going to feel fuller for longer. So protein has a satiating effect. Protein has a thermic effect. Our body actually has to use energy to break down protein, so it raises our metabolism. Now this is quite important, for example, if we want to lose weight. But then the last thing, and this is part of why we stay full, having protein with a meal blunts the insulin response, so it keeps your blood sugar levels a bit more stable. So back to that apple example, if we eat an apple, your body produces insulin to help digest that apple, and your blood sugar levels kind of spike up and spike down. But if you ate some protein with that apple, we don't see that big spike. We see a slow burn. That's why we feel full for longer. But because our blood sugar levels are more stable, it's generally better for our health from an inflammation standpoint, but for all kinds of other standpoints as well. So that's the first action step, is eat protein with every meal. Many different sources of protein. I am a big believer that animal sources of protein are superior, more bioavailable, and come with less processing and less toxicity with it as well. Until next time.